So, I went on the showroom floor at PAX. These are the things I saw, and these are the things I did. Well, first things first, I just showed me walking straight ahead, and I just kept taking video of what I saw just walking the showroom floor. So the first thing I did was just start walking and video. Pretty crazy, you know, just so many people there. We were in line number 6. Still, even being the 6th line to be let out, there was a ton of people. There were really cool statues there, a really cool Jinx one, and I, of course, took a picture with it. Then we went towards the back and saw all the board games that were being sold. That was pretty fun. They even sold tables there, gaming tables for board games, which if I had an indisposable amount of income, I would definitely buy it. Then we went further to the back to the PAX arena where people would play each other, or people would sign up to play against each other. And then there was an area where people were just playing games. You could sign up, go to a high-end computer, and play whatever games you wanted. And that was cool. Okay, so on to the indie games. This is the most exciting part of the whole walkthrough. I actually played these games, talked to some of the developers. I don't have any video of me talking to them, just me showing off the games. And some games I was so excited about, I didn't get any video at all. So yeah, so whenever I went in, I walked straight up to the first place, which was called Death Squared, which is where these blocks come from. Death Squared. I really like the developers. They're from Australia, actually. And I enjoyed hanging out with them. Playing their game was amazing. And it's a co-op game where you're trying to figure out puzzles as a team. And it was amazing. And even my second attempt was hard, but it's one of those games that's so hard it makes you want to come back to it. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and you will definitely be seeing me do a let's play of this game in the near future. The next game I played extensively is called Loopin' Ball. It's a 4-player kind of strategy, kind of trying to avoid getting hit by a ball while also shooting the ball. So it's actually really, really fun, and I had a ton of fun playing this game. And you play in waves, so you'll play until you get hit. Once you get hit, you wait for the other people to get hit, and they get like a ball metal thing, and then that metal will, and once you get 3 medals, you win. So you go through several levels trying to outdo the other players. The gameplay loop was so fun, and I can't wait to show y'all this game when I get then there was a Resident Evil haunted house, which that line was ridiculously long. And you go in and you run through, and then they take your picture after it's done. And I didn't do it just because the line was really long. If the line ever, got lower, then I would have gone done it. But there was just so many games and so many things vying for my attention. I was just like, but I at least took a picture in front of it. Then I headed to the New Blood booth, which New Blood is a publisher, and they were publishing 3 games. And I got to play 2 out of 3 of them. And I have a story about this. The first game was Tonight We Riot, which was fun. You play as little pixel men who go around. It's pretty much a beat 'em up. Thoroughly enjoyed it because as you liberate buildings, people will come out of it, and you'll be surrounded with all these people who are rioting with you. And you're throwing Molotov cocktails, you're throwing bricks at police, you're pushing over cars, and it's extremely fun, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I met the 3 people who worked on this game, and it blew my mind, and I cannot wait for it to come out. Then I was playing a first-person shooter called Dusk, and this is where things kind of went downhill, because I was playing it, and I'm so used to playing PC. I was playing it, and then I died. I press escape start, and the guy who's in charge of New Blood was like, "Why'd you do that?" I was like, he's like, "Now it's just gonna take forever for it to load up." And I was like, "Oh no, I'm so sorry." And I felt so bad because it was stuck on 8% for a long time, and I have video of after I played it, and it just stuck at 8%. I feel really bad about it. He seemed really tore up, and I ruined their demo, and I guess it took a couple hours before they could play it, and the developer of the game looked very upset at me. So I'm very sorry. It really, like, the last thing I want to do is, disrupt somebody trying to show off a game, and it was really fun. I was killing people with knives, and then I was shooting people with shotguns in a Doom style game. It was so fun, and I can't believe I screwed it up for them. Moving on, I just after that went around looking at stuff that I thought was cool and taking video of it. I didn't play any other games. I just kind of took video of games I thought looked cool. Really liked Pixel. They had this cool train that was going back and forth. Then there was Beat Cop. That was pretty fun. My girlfriend really liked Attack on Kitten. Okay, I might play it. I don't know. And Light Fall looked really, really fun. I just watched somebody play it for longer than I probably should have. Hyper Universe had a huge line, and I've never even heard of it before, but yeah, a lot of people seem to be into it. That a big billboard, and a lot of people wanted to play it, so I was like, all right, I'll at least show it. Then I went over to the VR stuff, watched people do different VR things, which was really funny to watch. And in saying that, I only showed 2 sections of VR. There was a lot of VR at this event at PAX South, which is great. But what I noticed was a severe lack of PlayStation VR. They had a lot of Oculus and a lot of HTC VR. No PlayStation VR. There wasn't even a booth for PlayStation there, which is ridiculous. But moving on, there were also vendors there selling vintage stuff, old stuff that I thought looked cool, old gaming systems, and video games. I was surprised. There's about 2 or 3 places. There was one place from Austin that I go to a lot that had booth there as well. So that was really fun. I really enjoyed walking the showroom floor, and my legs were tired because I'd walk, sit down, talk to the developer, give them my business card, say, hey, I have a YouTube channel. But yeah, it was super fun, and that's what takes up a lot of my time going to PAX South, is just walking the showroom floor, talking to developers, talking to game creators, not just video games, but board game makers as well. I love board games. I love video games. I love talking about tech too. There's a new piece of tech there, which is rare, but if there is, I like to talk to them why they came up with the development of it. And a lot of times talking to game makers who are so passionate about their games, it just amazes me. Towards the end of the day, I kind of went on the escalator, went up, and kind of got this panoramic view of what the showroom floor looked like. Just the scale of it, the amount of people, it was overwhelming. I was just like, there was more people there this year, definitely, than there was last year. I think there was a big reason for that, and you're gonna have to tune in tomorrow to find out what that reason was. It might have been Nintendo.